Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Technish, where we simplify coding step by step. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most important concepts in object-oriented programming, that is abstraction. We will see how it works in Kotlin, why it's powerful, and how to use it to write clean and scalable code. So let's get started. So what is abstraction? First, let's understand what abstraction is. Simply put, abstraction is about hiding the complex implementation details and showing only essential features of an object or a concept. It helps us to focus on what the object does rather than how it does it. Okay. So, for example, you see, when you use a coffee machine, you press a button to make a coffee, right? You don't need to know what's happening inside the machine, right? The grinding, the boiling, or the brewing. The abstraction is real life, right? In the programming, abstraction lets you define the functionalities at a high level without worrying about the nitty-gritty of the details. So this makes your code easier to manage and less prone to bugs. Okay. In Kotlin, the abstraction is implemented using abstract classes and interfaces. Okay. As you can see, I have defined these two and I have noted these two important features here. So you can see that in Java as well, right? The abstract classes and interfaces are available in Java as well. Okay. So an abstract class acts as a blueprint of other classes. It can have abstract methods. Methods like what is an abstract method, right? Abstract method is the method which are having, no body. It is just a simple declaration, but it has like no body. Okay, there is no implementation details. And concrete methods are like the methods which are having a body. Okay, let's take a quick example. Okay, okay, let's go to code. Okay, yeah. So suppose we will declare an abstract class with this abstract keyword. After that, we will declare a class and we declare the same class as animal, like the one that we were previously having, right? Now let's define an abstract function as well. Okay, to make a function abstract, we use only abstract keyword. Okay, so let's do like make sound. Okay, and this is an abstract method. Okay, when in case of class, it's an abstract class. Okay, and suppose we define sleep. Okay, println sleep. Okay, so this method is not abstract and this method is abstract because it has no body. It has body, right? Now let's extend this with suppose class dog that we had previously done. Let's do that with the animal as well. Okay, so whenever you do this, you will see that the class is showing error. We need to implement the members. Okay, that is make sound because it is an abstract method. So we will implement it println as bark, just like the way we have did it previously. Okay, now in the main we will do what? Well, dog equals to dog. Okay, now we will do is dog dot make sound. Okay, and dog dot sleep. We are calling both of these. Now let's run it. So you will be able to see, okay, we have defined an abstract method, we have defined a non-abstract method. Now whenever we are extending the class, in case there it is asking to implement the members, that is the abstract method. Okay, so in this example, the animal class defines the abstract function, right, the make sound, which each subclass must implement. Okay, the dog the dog class overrides this method to provide its own implementation, and we have an abstraction in action. Okay, as you can see, bark and sleep, you can see. Okay, now let's switch back to our slide and we have interfaces. Okay, now let's talk about that. An interface in Kotlin is similar to an abstract class, but it cannot store state. meaning no instance variables. Okay, like we will do that here. Okay, suppose let's define, an interface vehicle. Now let's uh, give an abstract method drive. Okay, and suppose we give a non-abstract method as stop. In the println, suppose we write vehicle. Okay, and whenever we are extending the same thing, I mean the implementing, you have to implement it, right? So in the class car, you implement vehicle. In those cases, what you need to do is, here also it is asking to implement that abstract method that we have defined, right? So here we will do vehicle, sorry, in the println function we will write driving. Okay. Now whenever we, let's take uh, let's create one car instance, that is uh, for car, and let's call those drive car dot stop. Okay. In this case, the vehicle interface declares the drive method which the car class implements. You can also define default methods in an interface like stop. Okay, this is the one that we had defined. Okay, that is the stop, making them reusable, okay, across different implementations. Okay, this will make everything reusable. Okay, now now you should ask, when to use, should you use abstraction? Think of it as a way to simplify your code when working with multiple related classes that share the common behavior. Like for example, you use abstract classes when you have to share the code and enforce certain functionalities in the subclasses. Okay, and you use the interfaces when you want to define a contract that multiple and unrelated classes can implement. Okay, by applying this abstraction effectively, you can write scalable and maintainable code, especially for larger projects. Okay, so that's a wrap on abstraction with Kotlin. Hope you understand the basics and how to implement in your projects. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit like button and subscribe to my channel for more Kotlin tutorials. Also, drop a comment that if you have any questions or suggestions for the future topics. See you in the next video, and let me know you would like to learn something new. That's it for today. Thank you. Happy coding.